welcome to the Paper Movies Novelization Book Club, where me and Adam are going to go on a huge, epic book hunt. That's right, we're going to another city, right, Adam?
Yep, going to Tulsa, Oklahoma. There's a store out there that I've been to. Matthew hasn't. He's been wanting to go out there, though. It's called Gardner's Used Books and Comics. It is a massive bookstore, and it's one of the only used bookstores that I know that has a novelization section.
Can't wait to go see this place. I think you've sent me pictures of it before in the past.
Yep, I even made a video about it on my channel.
That's right. You need to go check that out, guys. But we're going to just browse the store for novelization, see if we can find anything exciting. Gonna try to get some footage inside the place for you guys, and then we'll show you if we actually get a book haul. It's like our birthday week. Mine was during the week, and his is today, as of the filming. So, happy birthday to us, Adam.
Oh,
happy birthday, bud.
Yeah. Another year older, another year wiser, and all that jazz, yeah?
Yep.
Before we get to the store, though, just want to say thank you guys for checking out that video we posted recently, where it's doing pretty well so far, but it was the one where we talked about, like, movies that we wished had novelizations. Me, Matthew, and Jeremy each gave around 5-ish of our top picks with some honorable mentions here and there, and it was a really fun video to make. And so yeah, thank you guys for checking those out. But you know, at this point we were kind of thinking it'd be kind of cool to like see, when we made that video, we didn't tell each other what we were going to mention. We made it kind of like surprised. So we thought it'd be kind of fun to talk about like what our favorite picks from the other hosts were. So Matthew, you start.
We just hit a bump and my camera's all shaking. So I think out of Jeremy's list, he picked a lot of like Alien books, Halloween, Rambo, Predator. I think my favorite off of his list that I want to see turned into a novelization would be that last Rambo movie. I think it was Last Blood, I think is what it was, but I would like to see another Rambo novelization, because the two that we read and did our discussions on the Paper Movies channel were fantastic. That David Morrell, I think he wrote the books and then he wrote the novelizations. So
that's actually our highest viewed video on our channel.
Yeah, the Rambo.
It's over 27K views.
Yes, that's incredible.
And for me, I liked his Halloween picks. Like I think he picked like Halloween Resurrection, H2O, and like a couple of other Halloween movies. And you know, because we do definitely need more novelizations of those. Like,
yeah.
And you know, it'd be nice if we found we did find the first novelization. It was like $300. But yeah, Jeremy had some good picks. Like if I were to pick from one from his list, it would be the Halloween novelizations.
Yeah. I mean, that's a huge franchise with so many different movies. It's strange when they just stop making the novelizations for certain franchises. You know, it's like, just finish it off.
On to that note, though, like for your list, I agree. I wish Ghostbusters Afterlife got a novelization. Just because, you know, the other Ghostbusters film did, even your favorite, the 2016 one. And
He's kidding.
And so no reason why it shouldn't. And I mentioned it in the video, but I'm kicking myself that I didn't think of Tremors.
Tremors would have been awesome.
Yeah.
I love that movie. It's like a good, feel-good movie, even though it's like a horror and comedy. I don't know why, it's like brings comfort when I watch it.
Nothing makes you feel more good than watching people get eaten.
Getting sucked under the ground by monsters.
Yeah.
I think from your list, my number one pick was actually Joker. That was on my list originally, in my honorable mentions list anyway, I should say. But I changed it last minute. I even said in that video, I said, I actually just added this one. It's because I took away Joker and I put in Speed for some reason. I just watched the movie Speed again. I liked it when I was younger, and it's been a long time since I watched it. And I thought, man, this would have been a great novelization. You could add a lot to the backstory of the villain. But yeah, I removed Joker, and it's funny that turned out to be your number one, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, because they could have done some awesome things with that. I think a great addition to a Joker novelization would have been if they did more with Bruce Wayne, like towards the end of the movie, like maybe do a little jump forward in time, or he you know, we see the death of his parents or however they would have handled that situation for him to become the Batman.
Yeah, I was also wanting more, like, I mentioned in the video, more of his perspective, like, because the Joker's even said in the comics that he remembers his past one way and then sometimes he remembers it the other. And I'd like to see kind of how, like, whenever he realizes that things that we saw in the movie weren't actually what were actually happening, I kind of want to see his reaction to that.
Yeah, that was a fun video to make. I'm glad we did that. And I know that a lot of people have commented back on the Facebook, more so than the YouTube channel, of like what picks they would want. So keep those coming.
Yeah, the fun thing is, like, there might be a possibility we might make more of those videos, just because, like it was hard, like, as Matthew put it, narrowing down your top picks. It was like, hey, always room for opportunity to make more of those videos.
Yeah, like a novelization that exists that shouldn't.
Is there any novelization that you hope to find today?
That I hope to find?
Yes.
I do have a big list of books that I want to find, but I think the one that I could think of off the top of my head right now would be Armageddon.
Armageddon?
Yeah. I don't know why that's the one that comes to mind as a must-have, but yeah, a weird pick, I know. What about you?
I definitely want more horror film novelizations, because I do like collecting those, and they're actually more of a challenge to find than most novelizations.
Yeah.
Like, I found the Nightmare on Elm Street, the first 3 films, like, all into one book by luck. Like,
yeah, that was like on a shelf or on the cart.
Yeah. That
they were going to put on the shelf, right? But
yeah.
It wasn't even tagged for price?
Nope. I just saw them, just like, hey, can I buy this? They're like, oh, sure. And the first time I did something like that, the person, the cashier was just like, oh, well, these haven't been priced. Here, I'm just going to clearance these for you. I'm like, I really hope they do that again. But no, this guy looked it up. He's like, oh, well, this book's actually going to be like $25. I'm like, dang it.
Well,
it was still worth it, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I think when I found it, it was behind a glass case in a half-price books, and it was $30. So
$5 extra for the plastic wrapping.
Yeah. Which I don't even think it was in the plastic, which is kind of annoying because you think that they would do that. Do you have any books that you saw in the store but you didn't get it for some strange reason, and then you regretted it, and then you went back and it was gone?
Yes. It was the first Halloween novelization that we found. I got it for the strange reason that I couldn't afford it. I went back. It was still there, but I regret still not getting it.
Right.
But
right.
I like not being in trouble with the missus at home,
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I have it digitally, and I heard the 80s Slasher Librarians audiobook. Go check that out, by the way. And so I'm good.
I think one that I really regret not getting was Escape from L.A. I think it's either Escape from L.A. or New York. I can't remember. I've never seen the films, but I saw one of those in a half-price book several years ago. And it was like really when I started getting into the novelizations, and I thought, oh, that'd be neat. It was $25. It was in perfect condition, but I didn't get it.
There is one book that I do remember. It was the novelization to the film 8 Seconds.
Oh yeah.
It's about a rodeo star. When I first saw it, it was $8. When I went back to go get it, it was in the price for it just went up to $50. I'm like, well, should I just break down and get it? Then I went back, it was gone.
That's crazy. It's weird when you see like those really expensive novelizations out in the public, like in the wild. There are other people like us that just have to have it and drop that kind of cash for it.
It makes me happy though that people are buying them.
Yeah, yeah. So it is a real collector's piece. Some of these books. It's kind of funny because it's one of those weird niches or niches, whatever. I don't care how you say it. That is just so unique, and there's apparently a lot of us. Nobody ever talks about it though.
I know. It's just like I went to one store and I outright asked him, "Do you have any novelizations?" He's like, "Oh, no." He actually did. But he's like, no, those aren't, you know, very popular. I'm just like, I beg to differ.
Yeah. Open up eBay, sir. Now he's probably got novelizations and is probably charging quite a bit for them.
I bought a few from him, and there was even, like, again, there's novelizations that I didn't know existed, you know, and they weren't, like, horribly expensive, but they were more than what I would have paid at, like, half-price books, if that makes sense. So,
yeah.
we might be a minute. This is me on a good day. Got to be Gryffindor. I don't know. What Hogwarts house would Spider-Man be under? Wow.
Yeah, it's that guy.
I have no idea who that is.
Me neither.
All right, well, here's what I got so far. Hopefully I'm grabbing a few that hopefully I do not have already, but I know for a fact there's a couple of here that I don't have, so I can't wait to show you guys. Matthew wanted to go check out, you know, the horror section, so we're gonna be in there for probably a few hours.
Adam, why are you taking me through the romance section? This is weird.
Dude, no way, they have Halloween over here. I think I got you with that twice now.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. That's a lie.
Who's in the romance section now?
Paranormal. I thought it was gonna be spooky stuff.
Well, paranormal romance does sound pretty
I
spooky.
am kind of creeped out to be here, though.
Hey, I'm just following you.
There it was. We just went into the bookstore, found some stuff, and we'll show you these hauls here in just a little bit. Going through Tulsa downtown area. Bunch of bridges in my way. Oh well.
All right, we're gonna do a couple more stops, starting with Books A Million. Let's see what they got here.
Well, Adam, like we discussed, this is where the fun begins. 1, 2, 3, 780, 781, 7,372, 7,365. Crap.
Well, I hate to say it, but Books A Million, false advertisement. I mean, Matthew spent hours, you know, counting those books, and it took even longer because I kept interrupting him.
Yeah.
So we counted, you know, it says Books A Million. We counted 999,998 books.
Yeah. A couple short. For shame.
For shame. All right, so we're going to go to a bookstore that we've definitely never been to ever. Barnes & Noble! All right, I think we've hit all the bookstores that we can today. We're about to grab a quick bite and then head home, but we thought we'd show you guys our haul. I'm going to show you my non-novelization. Well, in a way, they're novelizations. This is X-Men Days of Future Past, you know, adapted from the graphic novel, and I got this Black Panther book because I just like these covers. But on to actual novelizations. Matthew, go first.
I'm gonna like go back and forth.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Well, Adam accidentally purchased a duplicate book. He wanted it so bad, but then he realized he had a copy, so he gave it to me. And that would be Basic Instinct by Richard Osborne.
Yeah. Duplicate, yeah. Duplicate, yeah.
No, the actual duplicate that he did buy was Blade.
Yeah.
By Mel Odom.
All right, so I'm going to share these first two because these are actually they're junior novelizations. I don't normally collect those, but I made a couple exceptions because I did watch these movies a lot growing up as a kid. First was the novelization of Tom and Jerry by Stephanie Kalminson, yeah. And Jack Frost by It just says a novelization.
Baker? I think it just says Baker on the side.
By Baker.
And this is not the horror film.
No.
Right, wasn't there a Jack Frost horror film?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not the creepy one.
You're up.
I picked up by J.H. Marks, Conspiracy Theory, with Julia Roberts and Mel Gibson on the front there.
I got by Max Allan Collins, based on the screenplay by David Selp. I got Road to Perdition. It's the author of the original. It was written by the author of the original graphic novel. I have not seen this one. I do know that it was a graphic novel, but so yeah, got this one.
We've got Nicolas Cage in this next one. Gone in 60 Seconds by MC Bolin.
This one was, I've never seen the movie, but it's a Clint Eastwood movie. It's a, I'm really hoping that it is a movie novelization. It does say from the screenplay, but it's Bronco Billy, a Clint Eastwood film. So I'm really hoping that is actually a novelization. If not, then I might, trade this in somewhere else for something else. But how many do we got?
I got one left.
Okay, I got a couple left, so I'm gonna go ahead and show this. I already own this one, so you never know. This might turn into a giveaway, but I got Rocky. I got my copy online for like, I think $6, and so yeah, maybe might do a giveaway for Rocky. Right.
And these two are great. These last two. I actually already have this book, but I think this one is in better condition. And like you said, who knows, one of these days we might have a giveaway. So from Miami Mitch, Miami Mitch, based on the screenplay by Dan Aykroyd and John Landis, The Blues Brothers.
And what he means by giveaway is he'll be giving away his not so great,
the worst copy.
Yeah, not so great copy.
Which, $3.50, something like that. And the other copy that I purchased, around $35. So,
and I think, this is the winner right here. A novel by Todd Strasser, based on the motion picture. We got Ferris Bueller's Day Off. We actually looked this up too. It's being sold for between $30 to $50 online too. So yep. I win.
Yeah. So Blues Brothers and Ferris Bueller's Day Off, topping off the good haul, like the supreme. That is a book haul. You find something cool like these two, that makes it fun. Yeah, good hefty haul of novelizations here. Can't wait to do it again.
Yeah, it was a fun trip, fun little birthday getaway. So yeah, we're gonna need to look up where other bookstores are, because we're running out of places. Like, say, what do we got here in Kansas?
Yeah, we need to do that. Been to Texas, now it's time to start knocking out all the other states.
Yep.
So,
Paper Movies is gonna be hitting every bookstore in America.
That would be awesome.
Well, yeah, Paper Movies does America.
Wow. But guys, let us know in the comments below what books you recently picked up. And that's all I've got.
Well, and as always, be sure to go check out our recent videos. We announced our schedule for this year, for this season, the season of sequels.
Yeah.
We also posted that video that we talked about earlier about movies we wish had novelizations. So yeah, be sure to check those out. Go check us out at our individual channels, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.